Shocking settlement. World Aquatics agrees to $4.6 million payout for ISL swimmers. Here's a game changer for professional swimming, and a saga that's sure to have ripple effects. After years of legal wrangling and frustration, World Aquatics has announced a $4.6 million settlement aimed at compensating athletes entangled in the International Swimming League ISL lawsuit. But here's where it gets controversial. Was it fair that these athletes had to wait so long? And will this settlement really fix the damage caused? What's the heart of the issue? The settlement, announced in the U.S. District Court of California, involves setting up a $4.6 million fund for swimmers who signed contracts to compete at the ISL event in Turin in 2018, as well as participants from the 2019 ISL season. This fund is a direct response to athletes who claim they lost substantial earnings because of competitions being blocked or canceled. World Aquatics President Hussein Al-Musallam bluntly acknowledged the long and painful path this suit has traveled, attributing much of the trouble to past FINA leadership. He's expressed relief that at last some justice might be served. Finally, we are able to step in and offer a significant sum to swimmers who were left in the lurch. It's simply unfair for athletes to keep shouldering the financial burden. He stressed that this move highlights World Aquatics' ongoing support for athletes and the growth of swimming worldwide. The lead plaintiffs, household names like Tom Shields and Katinka Hosszu, held the torch for athletes throughout. Though the ISL's backers took the lion's share of the legal load, the group's attorney, Jeffrey Kessler, is no stranger to precedent-setting sports law battles. Think NCAA versus House. However, the settlement isn't final just yet. The judge still needs to sign off. And this is the part most people miss. A separate, high-stakes lawsuit between ISL and World Aquatics is still in play, heading to a jury trial expected to last 8 days in January 2026. The legal drama is far from over. Let's dig deeper. Both suits originated in 2018, rooted in allegations that World Aquatics, known then as FINA, used its power to keep swimmers from competing in events outside its purview, effectively squeezing out the upstart ISL by threatening athletes with sanctions. The impact was real. The 2018 Energy for Swim meet in Turin was abruptly canceled, supposedly costing swimmers at least $3.3 million in lost appearance fees and prize money, not to mention prize opportunities from future events that might have taken place. ISL managed to run 3 competitive seasons, starting with 7 meets in 2019, and growing in size until it hit 18 events by 2021, showing just how much appetite there was for more swimmer-centered competitions. But controversy struck again. Following the outbreak of war in Ukraine, ISL canceled its 4th season in 2022, and the league never bounced back. Even now, many swimmers claim they were never paid everything they were promised. Is this a cautionary tale about relying too heavily on new sporting leagues? Court battles have been fierce. In early 2023, a lower court sided with World Aquatics, but Shields, Hosszu, and ISL leadership quickly appealed. The 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals later determined there was enough substance to the antitrust claims for the fight to continue, injecting fresh hope for athletes seeking redress. But that's not all. Another lawsuit is now pointing fingers at ISL's former law firm, Farella Braun Martel, for allegedly mishandling the case and engaging in unfair business practices. With so many parties involved and so much at stake, you have to wonder, who really benefits in the end? As for the $4.6 million, while the specifics of how the money will be divided remain private, it's known that 251 swimmers scored at least 1 point in the 2019 ISL season, points indicating competitive participation and contribution. Simple arithmetic suggests an even split among all eligible athletes would offer just over $18,000 each. But, as named plaintiffs, Shields and Hosszu may receive a proportionally larger share for steering the legal effort. Does this feel equitable to you? Meanwhile, World Aquatics has been quick to point out that in 2024 alone, they distributed $7.1 million in prize money, with total swimmer earnings hitting a record $11.1 million for the year. a milestone in the organization's 116-year existence. Is this a genuine turning point for swimming, or simply damage control? What do you think? Is this settlement enough to right the historical wrongs done to ISL athletes, or is it a mere drop in the pool compared to what could have been? Should more be done to protect athletes from administrative decisions? Or do you see flaws in the athletes' demands for compensation? Dive into the comments. Let's hear where you stand.